might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby.
Join us as we journey to the Bermuda Weather Station with Indira, Orion, Oliver, and Owen.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because
what is your job?
Alright, I'm the Deputy Director of the Bermuda Weather Service, but I started out as a meteorological forecaster, and then I also was a meteorological observer as well, but currently I am now a manager.
Okay.
Just want to go one by one?
Yeah, sure, okay.
My job is a meteorological technician or an observer. So I look at clouds and record the temperature and pressure things throughout the day for the planes so they know whether they can land or not.
I'm a systems and database administrator, so that just means that I look after the computers here.
I am a meteorological forecaster here. I specialize in aviation forecasting, and I provide weather information to airlines and flight dispatchers so they can ensure that planes arrive and leave safely from Bermuda.
How do you use science in your job?
Well, science I use every day at my job. As part of my managerial duties, I help observe the products that both Ashby and Jennifer and their coworkers are putting out. So I need to know how the atmosphere moves. I need to know the difference between cold fronts and warm fronts, what causes the rain, why is it sunny sometimes, and why is it cold sometimes. So there's a lot of things in understanding the processes behind weather.
I use instruments to record a lot of the data that we collect, and that's the product of years and years of scientists making, researching and inventing and using their creativity and imagination to make new things and better ways that we can understand the world around us.
Thank
I
you.
guess the closest science that I would use would be computer science. So it's knowing how the computers work and then instructing the computers to help us do our jobs.
I guess I use science in a little bit of a different way. I'm trying to convey messaging to encourage people to take the right actions and decisions when severe weather is approaching.
What tools do you use to help you?
Main tools that I use are computers, because we do a lot of our work on the computer as well. Especially all of our data and our weather forecasts that we send out to the world is used, computers are used that. We also do have different instruments like thermometers and other things that help us do basic weather measurements.
She basically stole my answer.
There's a common theme.
Okay.
There's a lot of computer equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Satellite imagery, radar imagery,
Okay.
and even social media platforms to make sure the message gets out to people in a timely fashion.
We also use our eyeballs and our brains and our fingers as well, because our own human instruments are just as important as the computer instruments.
What do science mean to you?
Repeat your question again, Olive.
What does science mean to you?
Science means to me the ability to answer why anything does what it does. It helps me know why when I cook food it changes. It helps me know why when I step outside if I'm hot or cold. It just helps me understand anything that's going on in the world and answer any question I could possibly have.
Science to me is everything, because you're science, I'm science, everything is science, right? There's chemical reactions going on in you right now. And for me, science is really important To me, science is, when you care about science, it's about caring about the world around you and the miracle of life that we experience every day and trying to learn more about the world.
Yeah, I think science helps you understand the world around you. That's the main thing about it.
Science to me means it's along the same theme, but discovering truths, finding facts, and uncovering phenomenon hidden by nature.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't
Launch and crack the balloon. And so our balloons, they come in little bags like this, and it's made of latex, but it's biodegradable. And we take it out and we'll set it up. And Michelle behind you, she can talk about the song that we have there.
Alright, so this little thing is called a radiosonde, and this is attached to the weather balloon. And weather offices send weather balloons up around the world twice a day at the exact same time. So when we launch a balloon, right now it's at 7:15 in the morning and 7:15 in the evening. Other weather offices in England, in Canada, in the US, in Mexico, and Russia, they're sending up balloons at the same time as well. So this part attaches to the balloon, and this measures temperature, humidity, and pressure, and wind speed. And there's a little sensor inside that sends the data back to us. So the balloon goes all the way up into the top of the atmosphere while sending up all of the data back. And then it gives meteorologists a good idea of what's going on in the atmosphere right above the weather office, because you need to know what's going on now in order to help you forecast the future.
This is going to be quite loud, so
You might want to cover your ears, guys.
yeah.
I bet you get out of here. Why does it sound like a phone? It's getting bigger.
Wow.
Well, that's how it's moving inside. Oh, it smells like a fish.
I don't smell anything.
I'm not breathing in here.
Wow, that's helium, right? Yeah.
Is it gonna pop?
No, it gets really, really, really big.
Bigger
when
than
I send
this?
it out, it's about like this big.
Oh, so we're gonna wait till it gets like that big.
No,
You guys want to wait that long?
No, no.
It's not going to take that long.
That you saw when I was on the table, it like started right away.
has it ever popped for you? Like,
Yes, actually.
yes.
It was a couple weeks ago. Sometimes you can get holes in the material, and there was one week when you turn off the tap, you'll hear it hissing. So I noticed the hissing, so I took it off to release the air because I had to do a new balloon, and it actually popped over my head, and it was quite loud. It hurt my ear, but that's.
Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know.
Still have regular thermometers, and they're kept in this special box called a Stevenson screen. So the observers check this once a day. So we have temperature. This is called a wet bulb thermometer because it's in water, and that tells us the humidity. And then we have the maximum temperature thermometer and the minimum temperature thermometer, and they're changed every 24 hours.
And a cup of water.
And yep, that's to help refill our wet bulb.
The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
This concludes our third episode in discovering science all around us. Our final episode will be discovering science at the aquarium.
To you, 'cause